So if you're a founder and it's your first time actually building a SaaS product, then you should watch this video. And I say first particularly because if you already have experience building products, you should already understand this. Now, what am I trying to talk about? So before I go, my name is Bright Mark. I've been a product designer for over 5 years, helping businesses design and build products. And in the last 6 months, I've been building with AI, building the real apps with AI. And I thought, you know what, let me help early stage founders launch their MVP in as little as 14 days because it's now possible. So by the end of this video, you'd understand the one core principle that turns an overloaded app into something that people love and how you can apply it into whatever products you're building. So that being said, let's dive into it. So we're going to be talking about Instagram and where it used to be and where it is right now. So before Instagram, there was an app called the Bubble, call it Bubbles, right? They call it the Bubble. And what it does basically is it allows you to, do check-ins, build off your location, find areas close to you. Yes, you can socialize, but it was clustered and most of these features were unused. Nobody was using most of the features on this app until the team at Instagram, formerly called Born, started to look at their data and figure out people were actually sharing photos more. That was what they preferred, to share photos. And that led them to actually delete every single thing, every single feature they've built except the photos. And of course, they had to relaunch, and that gave that to Instagram. One core feature done pitifully well. And now that resulted in 1 million users in about 2 months. They sold the product for $1 billion in 18 months period in Facebook. Imagine how crazy that sounds. So what was this decision and how does it actually work? So yes, we now understand the decision was for them to take out some things that were not needed and make the product unbloated. But how does it actually work technically? First, you notice that they did not add more things, instead they subtracted, and they looked at behaviors of their users, not the feedback, not what the users are saying. They looked at the behavior. Very important, because users can sometimes not even know what they are saying, but it's up to you to actually look at their behavior. If you should have your data, see what they are doing and make a decision based off that, know what they are saying. All right. And they chose depth over breadth. Instead of going very wide and being bloated and I have this feature, this app does it. You're not WeChat, right? You're not as big as WeChat yet. So instead, they chose depth in one feature over trying to go very broad. They decided to go where the users already at. They made users where they're at and made sure they give users what their actions are actually pointing to. All right, so what can you take from this, right? So you want to understand that your users are already telling you what they want to get with the MVP they are using. You must have heard things like you build the products and the user has said what they want to use it for. Just like OnlyFans, it was built for every creator to sell some maybe private content, not private as part, private parts, but private content like maybe notes, private videos basically, like that you don't want to put on YouTube and all that. And have your fans, just like you have membership on YouTube, we have the one on Twitter, having on Instagram as well. That's basically what OnlyFans did. But users chose what they wanted to do, and they found that here to pivot towards that, and they became what they are today. So the features they are always coming back for should be the one you want to expand, and of course, every single thing aside these ones are noise, and they should be in your face too, not in your face when you're trying to scale. Because at the end of the day, you want to target one person with one solution and one problem, solve problems, right? And that should help you, crack the market better. So you can actually make this same decision for your product today. And if it's something you want to do, I'm not charging you for it, right? Just send me a DM on LinkedIn or on Twitter. Look for the link below, and I'll be happy to look into what you're building and help you decide what your one thing is, so you can, go kill the market, print the money.